Hey everybody, this is me with a post-election video. The funny thing was, yesterday morning on the way to work, I did a post-election video, and then that I was going to send out yesterday, and then got to work and locked my keys, my purse, everything in my car. And so I couldn't send it out until the guy came and got my keys out of my car. And then I couldn't get the video to download onto the computer, and I just had all these issues. So anyway, today I'm doing my post-election video. I just thought I would send one and let you guys know my thoughts and one of the things that God had said. So anyway, overall it wasn't bad. We gained 3 House seats. That hasn't happened in, I think they said it's only happened 3 times in that midterm election a president has gained senatorial seats. So that is really good. That is excellent. And then we didn't win, the Republicans didn't win the House, but it's okay. You know, we here in Virginia, we lost Comstock, and we lost Dave Bratt, and we lost Scott Taylor, which they knew those were going to be close races. Honestly, I thought Comstock was going to be closer than it was, but it wasn't. But overall, everything was pretty good. Some of the interesting things that happened, there's 2 Muslim ladies that got in. I think one's Michigan and one's Minnesota. It's not super great that, I can't think of the girl, the socialist girl in New York, the 29-year-old girl, she got in. The thing that surprised me more than anything, and the thing that is bugging me more than anything, is the fact that in Florida, in Texas, and in Georgia, we had socialists running against conservatives, and they almost won in all 3 states, and that is really bugging me. In Florida, Ron DeSantis won, which was good, but Andrew Gillum almost pulled it out, which is beyond me when someone can say they're going to raise taxes 40% and people still vote for him. I don't even get it. In Texas, you had Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke, and he almost won. That was close, but Cruz pulled it out. And then in Georgia, you have Stacey Abrams running against something Kemp, and Kemp won, but all of those races were super close. Now, I did read an article about in Texas how there was a lot of illegal voters that got in, which I don't doubt probably happened in all 3 states, because all of those races were much closer than what anybody expected. So, but what does bug me, even if they weren't supposed to be that close, is the fact that there's so many people voting for these socialists. And that is just, I can't even believe that this is happening, but it is. So that's a good prayer point. But anyway, so I woke up yesterday morning and I was just kind of thinking about everything, and a little disappointed that we lost the House, because I know we were talking about the red tsunami prophetic words. And we and many other people were expecting a wave of Republicans to get in, and it didn't happen. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the tsunami didn't happen. It doesn't mean that God isn't still at work. He is at work. So I think, if anything, we've seen surprises the last 2 years, and we have no idea what's coming. There could be all sorts of things that happen. You know there's going to be all sorts of things that happen. So yesterday, Jim Acosta got his credentials taken out of, removed from the White House. And I haven't watched the video yet, but apparently he had a awful encounter and interaction at the press briefing, and he wouldn't pass the microphone to anybody, and it was just ridiculous. So they revoked his credentials. I guess the White House is like, I've had enough of this, and thank goodness. And so that's a good thing. You might want to try to find it on YouTube. And then what else happened in the elections? I heard that an openly gay governor was elected. Martha McSally won, which was good. In Arizona, that was a tight race against Kirsten Sillibrand, I can't remember, but anyway, Martha McSally won. So anyways, there were some good things that happened, and one of the things, though, that I wanted to share is that when I got up yesterday morning, I was getting ready, and out of the blue, I started singing the old charismatic song that we used to sing when I was a kid. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. And so it was going through me, and I thought, why in the world am I singing this song? And then I was like, oh, this is what you're telling me, God. Let God arise and his enemies be scattered. Don't be concerned about these elections. Just keep going. So on my video yesterday, I made that, and then come to find out, Linda Whitfield, while my phone was locked in my car and I couldn't see it, Linda Whitfield had texted me, and she got the exact same thing. That God said the exact same thing, let God arise and your enemies be scattered. So I love the confirmation about that, and that for me is kind of a key point where God is saying, let God arise and his enemies be scattered. So I think our election results are great. We've prayed, we've done everything that we could do, and we have stood and believe. We'll continue to stand and believe because that's what we do. And so I wanted to read, let God arise and his enemies be scattered, is Psalm 68:1. And so I want to read it from, this is the Amplified version. So it says, God is already beginning to arise and his enemies to scatter. Let them also who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish before the presence of God. But let the uncompromisingly righteous be glad. Let them be in high spirits and glory before God. Yes, let them jubilantly rejoice. Sing to God, sing praises to his name, cast up a highway for him who rides through the deserts. His name is the Lord. Be in high spirits and glory before him. I love that version, and I think it's so cool. I think it's awesome that God confirmed what I got with Linda and confirmed what she got with me. And if you guys got anything that he spoke to you about, feel free to share it. But I just wanted to share that and just say, keep rejoicing, because our prayers are effective, and we're going to see God do some really, really good things. And I don't think I just know that He's still at work. I know he is, because the church is praying, and not just our church, the church as a whole. So again, I just want to thank everybody for being so faithful to pray over the last few weeks. And this Monday is our regular meeting, back to second and fourth Mondays. But what I think we should do is just have a dinner together. I mentioned it on Monday night, and people seem to like that. And I think let's just have a dinner. Let's just get together and eat and celebrate and that. So I think we should do it at 6:30. If you can respond back to me and let me know if you will be attending, and then that way I can find a restaurant that can accommodate the number of people that we're going to have. So just let me know. Monday 6:30, we'll just do dinner and have fun and celebrate, and then our next prayer meeting will be the Monday after Thanksgiving. That will be the fourth Monday. So the Monday after Thanksgiving. So anyway, even for all of you who are on the list and you can't come to our Monday meetings, thank you for your support and just for praying, because I know that you guys stay up on everything as well and you pray. And so even if you can't be at the meetings, we're all in this together. And so thank you so much, and I love you guys, and I think that's it for now. So let me know if you want to join us on Monday, and we'll go from there. Have a great week.